That's it. There's them loading up the powder. That's where they would have worked. They would have technically worked down there. Alright, I heard people, so I had to put my mask on. I just want to be safe and something from everybody to make sure this coronavirus still doesn't travel through me or anybody else. I mean, it's state law. But like you saw the crew, CPO crew. Now we're going back to this side of the ship. This tour goes down. So first and foremost, let's go this way. This is sick bay. Yeah, surgery room, surgical room. We'll probably come back here. Here's the dentist office. You can pause that if you read that if you want. I mean, let's go to the better so you can see that side. Medical stores. It's like a pharmacy in a way. Now the tour says go that way, but there's a sign back there that says going down. So we're gonna go down, and then we'll probably come back up and go that way. Restrooms are on the main deck. Oh, there it is. Computer rooms and store. Look, there's a whole entire thing of like how everything is. We're going to see all that. Trust me on that. We're going to see all that. Let's go down. Welcome to the machine shop. Oh, if y'all ever just wondering, the shirt, it's for sale. I mean, and it's on the store. The store's link is in the description. I'm gonna leave the store's link in the description, and feel free. There's a whole plethora of merchandise for sale and everything. But this is the machine shop on board. When something breaks up top or on board, this is most likely where it's going to be machined and fitted and rebuilt and everything. Old school lathes, old school drill presses. There's the clamps, some bench clamps, a whole bunch of actual steel that they can actually build parts with. Me being, I'm a welder. I'm not, I can do everything else, but I'm a welder, so I'm actually familiar with all of this. And this, because in school we had to do a machine class, so good thing I know what they actually cost and what they're actually named for. It's okay. Let's go down. All right. So that's the lower handling room for your 5-inch guns, and then you have the forward distribution taps. Pretty cool. Plotting room for the main battery plotting room. Very, very narrow here, as you can tell. I mean, I'm 6'2", and I got a pretty wide shoulders. Look how many knobs. Look at all of those knobs and switches and fuses. Could you imagine what every one of them does? You have to learn. US range, this is the literally 8-mile range for a 5-inch, 25-mile range for the 16 inches. That's substantial. That's really throwing some firepower out there. I mean, literally firepower. This is secondary, that's the primary. This is a secondary plot room. This is your workstation. You're plotting around, and there's more of those switches, knobs, and fuses. They have security in here. I mean, you can get lost. You can literally probably get lost in this ship. But I mean, these guys lived on this ship. These guys, they literally lived on board and everything. Lockers. This is, like you said, this is the forward distributor room. We're on the opposite side now. It's the 5-inch handle room. It's another one just like the other side. There's some more. We're actually gonna go back this way. And I think there was more side of the tour on the other side. We'll probably have to make our way back this way or over there. I mean, there's like 5 or 6 different rooms just in this little block. See, the tour continues this way. Central Station. It used to be it's a compass, dial, fuse panels, main communication station, coding room. That's the coding room in there. Here's Radio Central. Radio Central, radio control, typewriters. I mean, you gotta see all that. More. There's always a job for someone in the Navy. Is the big ship that had to be literally taken care of. Like I said, now we're going back to the tour. I saw the arrows, but at the same time, you see arrows all the time. You're probably just sitting there like, all right, which way do I go? But we're gonna go back through the secondary plotting room. I mean, since she's very big, and there's a lot of passageways, a lot of rooms. I mean, I had a lot of people working on board. We go back up. Welcome to the third deck. More bunks. Lockers, bunks, water fountains. The other side of the machine shop. More bunks. Damage control.
An adaptation to an existing machine that seeks out quality production while maintaining precision quality. Meanwhile, at one of the various light machine shops of the Naval Gun Factory,
you see all those bunks, right?
rough cut and finished
That's what they will look like.
and forgings, or produced parts directly from bar stock. With an almost constant demand for
Turn
ornament
two.
parts unique to certain weapons, many of the tables and covers for these machines have been designed with
There's your 16 inches. There's, I mean, that's what they will look like. There's the 16-inch gun ammunition. And as you can tell, it just keeps on going. Let's go down. Oh, look at that. inchers all the way around here, up there. Down here is where they load everything up and send everything up. Hoistman's window and see how it goes up. Power hoist. You put your powder here for your, going up the turns. Powder hoist. More. Powder magazine. This is your powder storage. This is where they held all the powder on board, or for this turn. There's probably 3 for all 3, 1 for each. Slid across this. Red marks the spot. It takes 2. That's the side of the powder bag. They go in that chute, goes to the other side, so they can go. They can take them down. And all. And that's what it looks like inside one of the turns. 6 bags of powder, and then projectile. The 16-inch projectile. There's your 5-inch. Actually, that looks like more of a 10-inch. And that takes 2. And then more powder. This is so fascinating. Everything's got its own spot. Everything literally got its own spot. It's strapped down. See, powder goes in from there, goes over there. Someone's sitting here taking it in there. There's a projectile with a crane that goes up, all the way up there. Literally pretty cool. That's pretty cool to me. This shit is pretty cool to me. As you can tell, we've been by ourselves for the most part. But you hear people around because we're not the only ones on the board. There's the people who work here. There's actually other people here touring also. But for the most part, we're by ourselves. Literally by ourselves. If you don't see me wear the mask, I'm not by myself. I'm close to it. And like I said a while ago, all of these 16 inches were going around. I mean, 15 ballast stores on board. It means you had to have a whole bunch of projectiles and ballast. More bumps. Repair stack. Sorry, man. Trying to make sure y'all get a good view of what I'm seeing. At the same time as just trying to give y'all plenty of opportunity. If there's anything in the video that you want to read, like just to really see, feel free to pause. The video keeps going. Just feel free to pause. Please do not enter. There's back to the other machine shop over here. I mean, the sign says water separating tank. Sounds legit enough. Alright, go back up. As you can tell, there's a whole lot of ups, up, down. It's just how the ship flows. It's like any other naval ship around. Alright. Let's look at another kitchen. If I'm not mistaken, there's your dumbware. It's gotta go, the food's gotta go somewhere, all up and down the place. But this is the officer's galley. The officer's kitchen. Since there's not as many officers as there is crew, or actual like enlistment, then it's a whole lot smaller. But on top of all of that, it's pretty cool. Now we're going to check this place, check this down here, and here's the sterilizer room right there, and there's that operating room that we saw. Over here, dive gear. You know that dive gear had to be literally heavy. That's literally how it looked. And the rest is, trunks for everything. All right, we just went down and we came back up over in that direction. So we're going this road, we go this way. Like I said, there's the medical stores we saw earlier, there's a dentist office, and there's a surgical dress room. Down here is a laboratory. It's like your normal lab. Dispensary, like your pharmacy. And there's a doctor's office. They're doing work up on top deck, remember? Isolation ward. Surgery room. Could you imagine look at the space in the operating room. Hospital wing. It's technically called the sick ward. Your hospital, your sick ward. The sick bay head. Now that hallway we went to a while ago, that's the end of it. We're gonna go this way. Photography lab. Oh, the officer's country. So, start with the pantry. Officer's pantry. And then you have the mess. It's like it's just the officer's dining room, like it's a mess hall. That's what it looked like. What it looked like. They had to take all that other stuff out, like Look, the sofas and the couches would have been over there. Tables here. Old school scuttlebutt water fountain. Alright, so this is the officer's stateroom, supply officer. Your medical officer. Another view. Someone's wife. Flag office. Officer assignments. That room was technically the supply office. There's like a lot more typewriters than anything. It's the financial section. That's the supply section. The gunnery office. Like you said, there's a lot to see. I'm just walking around slow. So that is the end of the below decks. Now we go up. We're up here. There's the 20mm clipping room. Restrooms. There's public restrooms on board. There's the men and the women. The armory. This is what an officer's stateroom really looks like up top. And there's another one over here. So, yeah. Now, remember we went down. That's the up only, but we already went through that. Now, quarterdeck office, part of the 50 cals and the 1-inchers. This is, that's what they would look like. It's pretty cool. All right. As you can tell, we're back on the top deck. We went through a whole entire ship. But I'm kind of wanting to go up there. I want to go up there. Are we allowed to go up there? Since they're doing work. I don't know. We're going to find out. So hang tight. So unfortunately, we can't go to the bridge or up top. We can't go up there. They have all the actual ladders going up to the top blocked off because of construction zone. But that gives you an opportunity to come here and do the actual tour. Pay tribute to the actual USS North Carolina. Pay tribute to her nickname. the showboat. She's got a lot to show. So I mean, you come here, and you can do it, because up there's a whole lot more up above the main deck to see, and I want to show it to you. And I was not aware when I come in today that they were going to be doing actual construction up on the above main deck. Something for you to look forward to. We will be coming back. I will be coming back and going up there to make sure everything is taken care of, and make sure all of our the whole entire tour is complete, because I want to make sure everything is being shown that she can see. Or maybe I can just let you see the last bit on your own. Experience World War II Battleship for yourself. It's awesome. You won't, like I said, you won't regret it, because it's American history, it's North Carolina history, it's your history. So that's a tour of the USS North Carolina, aka the showboat. Now, if you like this video, remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come visit the old girl herself. They're doing renovations right now. Hey, 80 years old. You're gonna have some rough spots. You got to fix some spots up. But I have enjoyed doing this tour for you, with you. Just come check her out yourself. She's huge, she's massive, and she's beautiful. Come show her some love. Until next time, stay adventurous, keep exploring.